So let's get into my top 5 water stock investments for 2024 with Pluto crossing Aquarius. Like I said, my number one choice. Water stocks are set to explode in 2024 when Pluto transitions into the age of Aquarius. Make sure you watch this full video today because this one's an absolute banger. What's up, everybody? Art Turner, D.A.T.A Productions Media. Dreams are tangible aspirations where we scheme our dreams into existence. Like I said in the intro, I have another banger for you today, and we're going to get into the nitty gritty on this Pluto transition into Aquarius, and it goes to water stocks. Aquarius may be an air sign, but it's a water bearing sign as well. So water stocks are going to be doing really well. And I'm going to show you why today with some Gematria. If you haven't already, make sure you go to dataproductionsmedia.com. I have all my articles here from the past, and I have plenty to choose from and for you to look over. So if you haven't checked out my website yet, make sure you do so. But without further ado, let's get into the article. Pluto is the last planet entering Aquarius in 2024, officially solidifying the age. Water stocks will be more important and should see some uplifting energy, but it's important to accumulate now to profit then. Please see my Pluto entering age of Aquarius in 2024 financial astrology article for more background as we go further. As you should already know from my previous article, the orbital period for Pluto is 248 years. So 248 years and water stocks both equal 37 in the reduction cipher. That's big. Water stock will thrive once Pluto finally enters Aquarius in 2024. 307. You take the zero out as it's a placeholder, and it equals 37, like 248 years in water stocks. Buy water stocks in 2022 for 2024 profit. That equals 137 in reduction, which is the 33rd prime. So we're starting off hot here. You see the importance. Water stock will thrive once Pluto fully enters Aquarius in 2024. That equals 1,137 in Francis Bacon. You can see that as a big 137. We have water will be more important, which equals 307 in English Ordinal and 333 in Francis Bacon. And obviously we have to go to the base of it all, right? Water equals 22 in reduction, but water will be more important once Pluto enters Aquarius, and Pluto, Greek god of wealth, will bless water stocks in Aquarius. They both equal 220 in reduction, which is 22 as well when you chop off the zero because it's just a value placeholder. And you really can't talk about predictions in the stock market and financial space without bringing up Michael Burry. Michael Burry has been talking about investing in water since at least 2016. And, you know, in a lot of retrospects, he's right about a lot of the grand scheme, the broad picture things. Okay. There's some Gematria in my Discord. Make sure you go hit my Discord link in the description below, where he may not be correct for all the small things on like the small level, but when it comes to big picture things, when it comes to the finals per se, he's like MJ in the financial markets. He doesn't miss in the finals when it really matters most. So he's been investing in water, so that means we should be investing in water as well, and we should get in it early, and so we can reap the rewards at the peak when it comes. In one of his articles, Michael Burry states, fresh, clean water cannot be taken for granted, and it is not. Water is political and litigious. Burry goes on to say that transporting water is too expensive and impractical, and therefore buying water rights wouldn't be beneficial. Burry believes the best way to invest in water is through food, by growing food in water-rich environments and transporting it to water-poor regions. So that's just a couple of his thoughts. Regardless, water is the theme for Michael Burry in the age of Aquarius, and we need to be on top of it. Obviously, there's certainly more than one way to invest in this necessary and valuable resource. One of the most popular water stocks is American Water Works Company Incorporated, ticker symbol AWK. It's a regulated water and water treatment utility company. American Water provides drinking water and wastewater services to around 14 million people in 25 U.S. states. Going forward, American Water sees an opportunity to consolidate the water and wastewater space through acquisitions. Besides, the company plans to invest between 28 to 32 billion dollars in water infrastructure renewal, resiliency, and quality over the next decade. American Water has almost $4 billion in revenue and has a $29 billion market cap. It also pays an attractive dividend that in its current yield is 1.5%. Also, it's ESG, environmental social governance. So people who have moral fiber when they want to invest their money, this stock is something to look at, especially when water is going to be a premium as Pluto enters Aquarius, as we've been talking about. AWK is the blue chip water stock currently in America. You can't get more blue chip than AWK in the water space. As you see, it's sitting at like $150, right? I mean, that was in May, but it's been going up and down from there. But you see this steady incline, right? And what's so interesting is they got their interim CEO on February 2nd, 2022. And that's a huge day. Why is that day important? Well, first off, it's the 33rd day of the year. Being that's the 33rd day of the year, 33 has big, numerical energy. The biggest blue chip water stock gets a new CEO, and also it has 26 date numerology, which goes back to the actual precession. It takes 26,000 years for a full cycle to complete. Pluto is the last planet to orbit, things along those lines. And also another thing, well, since we're on the twos, in that New York Post I have in my other article, Pluto returned on February 22nd, 2022. So that's what 6 twos, very water based society, or that's where we're going. And we talk about next level a lot. There should be a lot of action for next level when it comes to Pluto entering Aquarius in 2023 and 2024. A lot of things to look at here. We have American Waterworks Company Inc. equaling 330 in English ordinal. American Waterworks Company Incorporated equaling 3,331 in English extended. American Waterworks AWK will be a blue chip in 2024. That equals 137 in Chaldean, the 33rd prime. Susan Hardwick will thrive when Aquarius in Pluto, 222 in Jewish reduction. And we also have the water sector will lead the world once Pluto enters Aquarius, 222 in septenary. And in this article, obviously, I'm going to give my top 5 water stock investments for 2024, Pluto crossing Aquarius, and things along like that. But before I do that, I just want you guys to know that I do have a Patreon that you can support, and you can get my top 5 water stocks on my Gematria stocks newsletters and notes tier with the Gematria behind it. I'm going to go over just the stocks now, but I have some key Gematria behind these plays. And for my number 1 play, I have a full presentation on why I believe it's going to be a banger in the future in 2023 and 2004. So that's only $5 a month. You can get that, my Gematria stocks newsletters and notes. But if you love my monthly sports documentaries, that's also $5 a month. And look, I have 12, count them, 12 full-fledged documentaries, 30-minute long documentaries on my Vimeo that you can enjoy. Netflix gives you one good show per season. I got 12 bangers and it's only $5 a month and it's in HD. Netflix is trying to hit you for like $8 a month and it's not even in HD. That's ridiculous. Not here at D.A.T.A Productions. Inflation's not hitting my prices, all right? Though my documentaries on my Patreon is geared towards sports, this month we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to be talking about Pluto, its importance on the world, Hades, the god of the underworld. It's going to be so cool. We're going to get back to the sports section. Don't worry, but it's good to have a couple switch ups here and there. But say if you love my stocks and my sports stocks for only $8.63 a month, That's $1.37 discount off $10, the 33rd Prime. You can get my Dream Schemers Ultimate Woke Pack. That's where you can get both, and that's high value. I promise you, you would not regret it. And like how I brought up before, I have my Discord. The link in the description is more personal. You can contact me on a more personal basis. I'm easier to get in touch with than on YouTube. So please, it's free. Amazing community. We have almost 300 people in the community, and we love to talk about gematria, the stocks, the matrix, you know, conspiracies, everything. So make sure you give that a go. So let's get into my top 5 water stock investments for 2024 with Pluto crossing Aquarius. Like I said, my number one choice is going to be on my Patreon. That's already up there right now. So if you want to see what I'm currently invested in and I'm going to keep accumulating in for next year and the year after that, and it's not next level, we already talked about that. It's a new water stock play. Go check out my Patreon. It's going to be a banger, and it's at fair value price in a recession right now. So make sure you want to know about it. But number 2, we have WTRG, Essentials Utility Inc. We have CWT at 3, California Water Service Group. We at 4, we have PNR, Pentar PLC. We have 5, AQUA, Evoqua Water Technologies. And just for a 6th bonus, we have CGW, which is the Water ETF. Again, see my Patreon for more in-depth analysis on these plays. It's going to be bangers, and hopefully you can make some money as well. But that's all I have for you guys today. This is a quick one. I just wanted to go over, why water stocks will be important going forward. You have to know what's happening in the world, not only what's happening in the news, which is not so important for real, but what's the heavenly clock saying? What's the upstairs saying? Where are we going? Where's the future taking us? And I think water stocks has a huge future once Pluto enters Aquarius officially. So we're just waiting on that, and it's going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out. Like I said, hit my Patreon, Discord, link in the descriptions. If you have any comments about this, hit my comment section. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. But that's all I have for you guys. But stay tuned for more information along these lines because it goes pretty deep. With that being said, Art Turner, D.A.T.A Productions Media, dreams are tangible aspirations where we scheme our dreams into existence. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.